And now, Life Skills with Dr. Ralph Henson from Life Baptist Church in Meridian.
Shock and awe. We watched in shock as the World Trade Towers were attacked and then collapsed. A friend of Christy called and told us to turn on the television that morning in 2001. Just as we turned it on, the second tower was struck. Then we heard that the Pentagon had been attacked. I still couldn't figure out what was behind this act of aggression. We would later learn that one plane headed for Washington crashed in Pennsylvania, and one plane was grounded in Boston with Islamic militants aboard. Their luggage contained instructions in destruction. The attack on New York was tragic, with a loss of life, now over 3,000 people, and trillions of dollars in cumulative damages, and 2 resultant wars that have changed America forever. But it could have been worse. The 2 planes that did not make it were apparently headed for the Capitol and the White House. The traffic controllers directed the grounding of all planes, preventing further damage and loss of life. Every year, we pause to remember and to experience anew tears for the senseless destruction of innocent victims who did nothing to deserve the horrible death and pain they experienced that morning. Every year, we resolve to be better Americans and to fight the enemy, whoever it is. We feel a bond with all Americans. But then we criticize Congress for the laws they pass or fail to pass. We gripe about county or city government. We fuss about the other political party and whoever's in the White House. A temporary feeling of togetherness cannot change division. Well, when we go to church or watch a good preacher on television, we get that same kind of feeling about God. We resolve to obey God and to fight the enemy. We feel this sometimes at funerals. We feel a bond with all Christians. Then we get caught in traffic and yell at people or get into an argument with our spouse or child. A temporary feeling of godliness cannot change sin. Only a true experience with Jesus can do that. He died as the only true innocent victim in history. He did nothing to deserve it, but He willingly and lovingly experienced pain and death for your sins on that day. Only a true encounter with Him can give us the true change and prevent further damage and loss. Then we won't just have good feelings. We will have a good life. Jesus can turn awful into awesome. So if you're having a bad day, think about the people whose lives were shattered. And think about how terrible it was that awful day. But without Jesus, we'll experience the same awful end. But He can turn awful into awesome.